Missouri vs. Auburn, score, grades and analysis from SEC Championship 2013. Auburn didn't need any miracles this time around, just a historic crushing performance that tore up the Southeastern Conference record books. Gus Malzahn's vaunted offense rushed for an SEC Championship game record 545 yards and overcame a 4-touchdown day from James Franklin, as Auburn defeated Missouri, 59-42, to capture its second conference title in 4 seasons. The scene at the Georgia Dome was unlike any in SEC Championship game history. The two sides broke the game's total scoring record in the third quarter, marched up and down the field against flummoxed defenses that did not come close to resembling the juggernauts on that side of the ball that the SEC has made its name on for years. There were 8 lead changes and more than 1,100 total yards, but it was Auburn's ground game that ruled the day. Pounding the ball into an overmatched Missouri front 7, Auburn needed only 11 passes to score a dominant offensive performance. Malzahn's play calling rarely deviated from a few basic calls, but still managed to dominate a Missouri defense that came into the week and ranked number 14 against the run. In particular, running back Trey Mason entered the Heisman conversation with a record-setting day of his own. Mason rushed for a championship game record 304 yards and 4 touchdowns, carrying the ball a career-high 46 times on his way to the game's most valuable player award. The junior back's final touchdown, a 13-yard scamper following a failed Missouri 4th down conversion, capped off a dominant fourth quarter from Auburn. Ahead only 45-42 going into the final 15 minutes, Auburn worked its way down the field on an 8-play drive capped off by Mason to go ahead by 10 with 11:09 remaining. Then the Auburn defense, which had been torched for the first 3 quarters, got 2 key stops at a time when Missouri's defense was in desperate need of some rest. While the final quarter belonged to Auburn, the first 3 frames were as exciting as any game in the entire 2013 season. The two sides traded scoring drives for the entire first half, with neither Auburn nor Missouri able to score without the other driving back down the field. Auburn quarterback Nick Marshall scored 2 first-quarter touchdowns. Marshall's 9-yard rush with 4:09 remaining in the first gave Auburn a 14-10 lead, but he allowed Missouri back into the game with a fumble return for a touchdown to start the second. Not that Franklin and company needed all that much help. When Auburn wasn't giving Missouri a shortened field, Franklin was finding holes in the secondary. He connected with Toriel Green Beckham from 28 yards out in the first quarter and 55 yards out with 18 seconds remaining in the first half, as Missouri went into the halftime break down 28-27. Franklin struggled at points with accuracy and had trouble when Auburn brought pressure, but finished with 303 passing yards and 3 touchdowns. His 10-yard touchdown pass to Marcus Murphy with 5:35 left in the third quarter gave Missouri a 34-31 lead, the last time the number 5 team in the country would lead in the game. Auburn went right back up the field in 6 plays, with Corey Grant scoring for 2 yards out to put his side up for good. The victory caps a storybook season for Malzahn and his team. Taking over a program that went 3-9 in 2012, including an 0-8 mark in the SEC, Auburn was looked at as being 2 or 3 years away from national contention. Instead, the orange and blue side of Alabama will patiently await the result of the Big Ten and ACC championship games. Should either Ohio State or Florida State lose, Auburn will slide into the national championship game. And, after such a brilliant performance Saturday night, there will be some who clamor for Auburn to do so anyway.